We are live from Cleveland, Ohio at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, an amazing sight right here tonight in Cleveland. It is the first ever episode of Sunday Night Raw, part of our WWE 2K25 CJ Universe mode. Haunted Jacob is your general manager for this brand, and it will be an absolute amazing series. And we are looking forward to it. Logan Paul will kick things off right here tonight in his beautiful hometown of Cleveland. We'll see how they respond to him. Also, Finn Bàlor defends his Intercontinental Championship against Kevin Owens in what will be the first match right here tonight. Then, the Party Boys are live. Two absolute legends. They will be on Raw tonight. Then Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill go at it in an absolute dream match. The title is not on the line. We'll see if Jade Cargill can prove that she is the next #1 contender for that World Women's Championship. Hendry and The Miz go at it tonight in a one-on-one matchup. A massive TLC match. In our main event, AOP defend their titles against the War Raiders. And to close the show, it is our world champion, CM Punk. And now Logan Paul the Maverick is here live in Cleveland, Ohio. Logan Paul, who is on the SmackDown roster, has decided that he, might just come home in Cleveland. Alright, Logan Paul announcing that he will be there next week for SmackDown. Sunday night, by the way. Raw is on Sunday night, SmackDown's on Sunday night. Every 2 weeks it's the same episode, so every week there's always an episode, whether it's Raw or SmackDown. As we saw the earlier tweet by Haunted Jacob, he will be there tonight to address SummerSlam, our next Premium Live event. But up next, Finn Bàlor and KO.
I'm easily bothered by persistence. One step from last.
Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, the one who never really stops working. I mean, this guy is all about consistent chaos. And every time he shows up, and when I say every time, I mean regularly, because this guy shows up to work quite a lot, and every time he shows up, he almost kills himself every match, doing flips and flops, and busting himself open. Kevin Owens is just that guy, right? And tonight he goes against Finn Bàlor, has a chance to claim the Intercontinental Championship. And we know that there's other superstars trying to fight for that. We just have to see if KO in the first ever Raw episode could beat this man? The Prince of Darkness, the Intercontinental Champion, we may call him the leader of the Judgment Day, Finn Bàlor, in his first title defense in WWE 2K25 CJ Universe mode. This is Sunday Night Raw, the first ever episode of the CJ series. It will be quite interesting to see how Finn Bàlor can defend that title tonight, as he defends it against someone who can really change the game here. And that man's Kevin Owens. First ever match on CJ Raw. Finn Bàlor defends the championship, the Intercontinental Championship, against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens he's used to these title matches. Finn Bàlor, let's hope he does not become Pin Bàlor tonight. At least for him. Another thing that will be interesting in this match is the Judgment Day. Will they get involved? Will they be helping Finn Bàlor? So it will be quite interesting to see. I'm quite curious to see. We are live from Cleveland, Ohio. It's a packed house right here at the Rocket Mortgage Field House. Over 17,000 strong. Finn Bàlor, the bell is rung, going straight on the top rope, and now exits the ring. Finn Bàlor, some mind games. And now Kevin Owens is getting a little angry. We know that Kevin Owens has a lot of anger issues. We'll see if he could contain them in this match, which I don't think he should. I mean, anger brings you violence, and violence is what is needed sometimes to win titles. But it seems like Finn Bàlor is really messing with KO, and KO from the back. You know, Finn Bàlor reverse KO's attack and now capitalizes a clothesline to Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens is back up. Finn Bàlor dodges his kick, and now KO dodges Finn's kick, and they are both locking it in. Finn Bàlor in a German suplex position. And chain wrestling here. And Kevin Owens. His turn to put pressure on Finn Bàlor with a roll-up. That's a rope break. And Kevin Owens lifting Finn Bàlor back up on his feet just to double axe handle his back. And now slamming his face onto the mat. You know, Finn Bàlor with a strike to the midsection and a heli kick to Kevin Owens' face. And now Kevin Owens reversing Finn Bàlor's moves, and now Finn Bàlor Oh, Kevin Owens reversing that. And now double kick to Finn's back. And he reversed it again. This is just both men reversing each other's moves. Of Finn Bàlor with a drop kick. Missile drop kick to Kevin Owens. And Finn Bàlor. Sling blade. And oh my goodness, KO reverses. Going for a super kick. Finn Bàlor going for a drop kick. Kevin Owens Irish whips Finn Bàlor. Attempts to strike to the face. Finn Bàlor attempts to take down Kevin Owens. And now Kevin Owens dropping Finn Bàlor onto the ground. And going for the pin. And it will be an easy kick out for Finn Bàlor. 1. And now Kevin Owens just absolutely going nuts here. And now Finn Bàlor dropping Kevin Owens. And a kick out at 2.5 by KO. KO who wants to win that Intercontinental title. And he Irish whips Finn Bàlor onto the floor. And Kevin Owens with a splash. And brings Finn back up, but Finn Bàlor instead reverses and brings KO back in the ring. Finn Bàlor lifting him back up. Irish whips Kevin Owens onto the top right corner. Finn Bàlor attempting a dive. Kevin Owens was able to reverse. And Finn Bàlor's back must have gotten hurt right there. But I don't know how, but he is back up on his feet. And he puts KO down. Finn Bàlor going crazy here. But it's Kevin Owens putting Finn Bàlor back on the barricade and on the midsection. Putting on the top of the barricade. If you're just joining us in this YouTube premiere, you're watching Kevin Owens against the Intercontinental Champion Finn Bàlor. Finn Bàlor's defending his title tonight. In the first ever episode of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode is CJ Wrestling. And now Finn Bàlor just spamming the same move. And Kevin Owens has gotten enough of that and instead goes on the top rope. And KO's gonna dive, drop kick to Finn Bàlor. Finn Bàlor was able to reverse it with a power kick. And the Intercontinental Champion. Massive kicks to Kevin Owens and another Pele kick. He has delivered 3 to be exact. And now Finn Bàlor not messing around. Go for the coup de grace. Kevin Owens reverses. And now has Finn Bàlor up on his shoulders, slamming his face onto the side of the ring. And now Kevin Owens bringing Finn Bàlor back in the ring. And Kevin Owens has a chance to do it here and win the title. Going for a frog splash. And it connects onto the back of the Prince of Darkness. And now Kevin Owens going for that cannonball. Will he hit it? No, Finn Bàlor reverses. Finn Bàlor back on his feet. And now both men exchanging punches. And now Kevin Owens side slam with the back landing hard on Kevin Owens' knee. Going for a stunner. Finn Bàlor reverses with a 1916. This must be over. 1, 2, and Kevin Owens miraculously kicks out. But Finn Bàlor is feeling it here. Rushing onto Kevin Owens, delivering an elbow. And Finn Bàlor is going on top with a double knee to the face of Kevin Owens. Finn Bàlor finding ways to deal even more damage than we would think here. Super kick to the midsection, but Kevin Owens, he's fighting back with a roll-up. Can he shock the world here? No, Finn Bàlor attempting a roll-up of his own. And he almost pinned Kevin Owens. KO able to kick out at 2.5. Finn Bàlor walking in here and with a frog splash. Stealing moves from KO's repertoire. And now delivering some punches. But Kevin Owens again, he's all about fight. Owens fight. And KO with a pop-bomb. Oh my god, I just messed up my word. A pop-up powerbomb by Kevin Owens. A stunner, but Finn reversing it with his signature move. Finn Bàlor will end it here with a coup de grace. What a matchup we just got here in Cleveland. 2 coup de graces, and with that, in steel, the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Bàlor retains here on Raw. A back and forth opening contest here. Kevin Owens almost had it. I mean, after some devastating frog splashes, the pop-up powerbomb, seemed like Kevin Owens had a chance, but Finn Bàlor went clean here, winning without the Judgment Day, without any interference from that dirty little Dom, from that dirty little Liv Morgan. Finn Bàlor able to win on his own. Quite impressive here in Cleveland. Respects that, right? And I respect that from Finn Bàlor, as he rarely does that. Most of the time, he always needs the Judgment Day. He always needs backup. But tonight, he was able to show Cleveland and the rest of the WWE Universe that he's the man and he's the Intercontinental Champion. In our main event tonight, AOP defend their Tag Team Championships against the War Raiders in a TLC match. That is your main event for tonight's episode 1 of this WWE CJ Universe mode. And here comes your Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Becky Lynch, aka The Man. Becky. We can consider her the greatest women's wrestler of all time. I'm not even over-exaggerating. People will call her overrated and Becky Hogan. They're just jealous because this is a true champion right here. Becky Lynch, who tonight takes on Jade Cargill. One-on-one, the title won't be on the line, but this is a big test for Jade Cargill, who's definitely the future here in WWE.
A storm is coming.
A storm is definitely coming, as tonight Jade Cargill takes on the women's champion Becky Lynch one-on-one. If Jade Cargill can beat the champ, then maybe she deserves to be the champ and get a shot later on. She is absolutely built. I mean, look at her physique. No one comes close to the storm that is Cargill. And it will be quite interesting to see if she can defeat the man Becky Lynch. We have never seen this match. They're going at it for the first time, one-on-one. Quite a dream match, if you ask me. Right? But it all begins right here, right now, live from Cleveland. And Becky Lynch starting off hard, going to attack Jade Cargill with a couple rights to the head and dropping her onto the ground. And Becky lifts Cargill back up on her feet, delivering some chops, super kick, and now dropping her once again. And now right away going on the top rope in the right corner, going for a shooting star press, and it hits. Moonsault by Becky Lynch. And with a German suplex. And the champ is looking good. Becky Lynch Irish whips Jade Cargill and clotheslines her. He falls. And now Becky Lynch sending Cargill on the outside. And with a little stunner to send Cargill onto the floor. And oh my god, Becky Lynch. Oh, she mistimed her moonsault as she landed hard on the bare floor. And now Jade Cargill is trying to fight back, trying to find an opportunity to strike and get some offense. Something she hasn't done in this match. But Becky Lynch on top misses. Jade reverses and Irish whips Becky. And with a Samoan dropper, Becky Lynch gets out of it. And now Becky, oh my goodness, Jade Cargill lands hard. Stomach first onto the ring. And now Becky Lynch delivering some chops to Jade and now dropping her with a massive uppercut. Becky Lynch dominating tonight, showing that she's the champ and no one should be messing with the man. And going for another shooting star press. Excuse me, a moonsault. But Jade Cargill was able to dodge it. Becky Lynch has hit that move a lot. And now Becky Lynch disarmed. Disarmer by Becky Lynch. But Jade Cargill gets out of it. The Storm gets out of it. Finally getting some offense. And now Jade dropping Becky Lynch. And she is pumped up now. Going for the cover, but Becky with an easy kick out at one. Jade will have to do a lot more to take down the Women's World Champion. And now Becky Lynch with a manhandle slam. Cover. And Jade Cargill kicks out. Not a lot of people kick out of Becky's manhandle slam. But Jade Cargill just did. And Becky Lynch is mad, but Jade Cargill with a roll-up. Looking to shock the world, but Becky Lynch with a roll-up of her own. Cover, 2, 3, and Becky Lynch takes the dub here in Cleveland. Yeah, Becky Lynch hit that moonsault a couple times here tonight. It was a move she used a lot to end the match. But Becky Lynch just throughout this match really had it going. It was definitely her night. And she caught a weak Jade Cargill tonight, as Jade was not able to deliver a lot of strength, charisma, and just the whole package. Unfortunately, Becky Lynch was not able. Sorry, Jade Cargill was not able to show that tonight. But we're sure she will show it maybe in 2 weeks. But in 2 weeks, on the next episode of WWE CJ Raw, The Miz will host a Miz TV. But before that, up next, he takes on Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry, who's the upcoming star in this business. But right now, the Hardy Boys are live. The Hardy Boys are just too excited for this number one contenders match. It is in 2 weeks. They kept on saying in 1 week, next week, but next week it is SmackDown. So how it goes in CJ, it's every 2 weeks there's the show. So imagine Raw, tonight there's a show, there's an episode. In 2 weeks, there's another Monday Night Raw. Sorry, Sunday Night Raw. You see? It's confusing a little. But we'll get the hang of it, alright? But right now, live on a Sunday Night Raw, it is Joe Hendry. Next week on Sunday, it will be SmackDown. And in 2 weeks on Raw. And in 3 weeks, SmackDown. You get the point. Joe Hendry, though, does not care about any schedule. Whenever he shows up to entertain the fans. And that's what he's looking to do tonight in Cleveland. Joe Hendry and The Miz go one-on-one right here, right now, live from Cleveland, a sold-out Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The match is underway, and now The Miz going right on to Joe Hendry, but Joe Hendry fights back with some strikes, and both men will trade blows to start this one-on-one matchup. The Miz, who we can call him a legend in this point. He's been in the business for a long time, but recently hasn't shown that he is that legend. So he's going to have to show it soon, and he might start doing so tonight against Joe Hendry. Both men just absolutely going at it, but Joe Hendry with a knee to the midsection, and now dropping The Miz, throwing him onto the back. And now Joe Hendry won't mess around here. He goes on the top rope and delivers a splash to The Miz. And Joe Hendry starting strong here. Lifts The Miz back up, the A-lister. But he fights back. A chop, a punch to the midsection, and dropping him. Going for the cover. I don't think it will end Joe Hendry this quick, as he kicks out at one. Now kicking The Miz's head. And Hendry will fight back here. Irish whips The Miz, but The Miz with an elbow. Multiple elbows. And now has Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry's neck hitting the top rope. And The Miz trying to throw Joe Hendry back in the ring, but Joe Hendry attempting a move here will dodge The Miz's counter. And Joe will throw The Miz back in the ring, waiting for him to get up and delivering a massive neck breaker. Miz hitting hard onto the ring. And Joe Hendry with a body slam to The Miz. And now a big left knee to the nose of The Miz, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's bruised up for another couple of weeks here. That must have hurt, but The Miz, he ain't stopping here. Delivering some strikes. Joe Hendry will reverse it. Lifting The Miz back up, going for a cutter. And I believe The Miz is bleeding. He's busted open after Joe Hendry hit that massive and brutal cutter. Now Joe. Whoa! The Miz landing hard. And Joe Hendry delivering some punches to the Miz. And Irish whips him onto the lower right corner. The Miz fighting back though with a clothesline of Joe Hendry. And the A-lister is fired up. Here, going for the running knee, and it connects. The Miz now on the top rope, going for a frog splash of his own. Earlier, Joe Hendry hit a splash, and now the Miz showing him that he can do it better. Awesome! That's what that move was. The Miz going for the pin. And Joe Hendry, kick out at one. Very surprising from Joe Hendry here. And now Joe going for his finishing move. Choke slam. This is it. Say his name, and he takes a W. And Joe Hendry with a massive win against The Miz. A first dub here in WWE 2005 CJ Universe mode for Joe Hendry as he beats, like I said, I call him a legend. I don't care what you guys think, but The Miz is a legend at this point. He's a WrestleMania main eventer, a Grand Slam champion, and Joe Hendry beating him is quite impressive. Like I said, say his name and he'll show up and win. And again, props to The Miz. Delivered a good fight here. But Joe Hendry was just a better man tonight. Sometimes that's the case. You can be that good. You can be that devastating. And you can perform at a high level. But the person you're going up against is just slightly on another level. And that was the case. Joe Hendry with a huge win in Cleveland. By the way, The Miz is from Cleveland. The fans did not seem to care about The Miz, unfortunately. Just like they didn't really care about Logan Paul earlier. The hometown heroes, I guess. Are they really heroes though?
Can't you see I'm easily bothered by persistence? One step from lashing out at you. You want to get under my skin.
Your Raw General Manager, Haunted Jacob. It is quite amazing to see him live here in Cleveland. A former HWE Global Champion, former MEW World Champion, one of the best backyard wrestlers of all time. And he is now the general manager for Sunday Night Raw. He has booked one great show for us tonight, and one great show for Cleveland. And it is not over yet, as we have a massive main event coming up later on, as AOP defend their titles against the War Raiders in the TLC match. But Haunted Jacob, previously mentioned, announced on X that SummerSlam will be 2 nights. Our first premium live event for the CJ series. It will be 2 nights, but it seems like he wants to deliver another announcement right here. And there's no better way to do so than right here, live from Cleveland.
Earlier tonight, you guys saw that SummerSlam will be 2 nights. It is right, but it won't only be SummerSlam. It will be all the premium live events. We, CJ, will go on and cook throughout those years. That's all what I wanted to say. And see. Oh my God, Drew McIntyre attacking the general manager. He just hit a claymore, and now he's just assaulting Haunted Jacob. After Haunted Jacob just made an announcement that all premium live events will be 2 nights. So that's an extra night of action for every goddamn show. But Drew McIntyre, you're pathetic.
We just witnessed something very, very, very intense. But look, we still got CM Punk left for Sunday Night Raw, the first ever episode. And right here, right now, our main event, the War Raiders, who are looking to capture some tag team gold in a TLC match. But let's talk about a little what happened. Drew McIntyre, who just claymored the Raw general manager, have no clue what his problem is. I don't know. Does he not like having 2 nights for every premium live event? I feel that's pretty sick. Pretty awesome. But, or maybe it's just some personal beef that we don't know about. But hey, we're going to get answers on maybe on next week's SmackDown or in 2 weeks on Raw, episode 2. But right here, right now, our main event, Team AOP defends their tag team titles against the War Raiders. The Authors of Pain, looking bigger and stronger and better than ever.
But a TLC match, you know, could go either team's way. You know, you gotta climb a ladder and then try to grab both belts. And these two teams, these are big superstars here. And to climb that ladder, it's gonna be pretty tough, you know? But Eric going straight onto Akam. And now Rezar from the back dropping Eric on the ground. And he offers a pin. Dealing damage here, but Eric fighting back. And Ivar will go outside of the ring to go join Akam. And Rezar in the ring dropping Eric. And now Rezar with a steel chair. Oh my god. Assaulting Eric. And Eric gets back up on his feet. And even Ivar on the other side assaulting Akam with a chair. Now it's Eric's turn in the ring to hit Rezar with a chair. But Rezar fighting back, reversing. And this is already chaotic here. Now Ivar was going to jump, and Rezar not letting that happen. Instead will send Eric on the floor, and now the Authors of Pain dominate. And the Authors of Pain have really been dominating in this match. And as we just saw, Rezar sending Eric onto the floor, and Akam bringing a ladder. Very smart move as this is a TLC match, so ladders is basically what you need to win, right? But in the corner, Ivar getting bamboozled. And now it's Eric. And now, oh my god! Rezar spearing Eric through the ladder. The ladder not breaking, and that must hurt even more. And now grabbing a steel chair and assaulting the poor Eric. And Ivar's back in the ring, went for a nice spinning roundhouse kick. And was able to reverse, but not this time, as he actually hits it. And now squishing Akam in the corner. Now Rezar putting Eric on the table. And this is not looking good at all for Eddie. As, oh my god! Oh my god, Rezar landing hard on the table, and it didn't even break. And now Ivar in the corner, hitting a big move on Akam. And now Ivar lifting Rezar up. Oh my god, the back. Hitting the table. And now Eric going for a signature move, and it connects. And now he's climbing the ladder. But Akam is entering the ring. But Eric has a chance to win the tag title. But no! He falls down as Akam pushes him. And Ivar. Oh no. Oh! And oh my god! Rezar! Ivar hit the ladder. And was it Rezar or Akam? I believe it is Rezar who hit his finishing move. And now it's Ivar going for a submission move here on Rezar. And even if he makes him tap, the match is not over, as this is a TLC match. And now Rezar sending Ivar in the corner, and now setting the table on fire. Oh god damn it. Love mankind. Relax, this is just a nice little Sunday night in Cleveland. And Ivar dropping Rezar with a DDT. And now Eric with the candlestick trying to fight Akam in the back. Reversing, and now Ivar dropping Rezar with a roundhouse kick. And Akam being sent on the steel steps. The War Raiders have taken back control, which is very good for them. Now Ivar fighting back, and now going for a submission. And Rezar taps. Rezar's tapping out. If this would be a regular match, the War Raiders would be your tag team champions right now. And now Akam sending Ivar hard on the floor, and now he's going to join his friend Rezar, but not for long, I guess. He has other plans. And it's Ivar again. Excuse me, Eric, making Rezar tap out once again. This is a message sent to your tag team division, as they just made the tag champs tap out twice. But again, the titles don't change hands, as this is a TLC match. And Ivar, it's Ivar's turn with a submission. Oh my goodness, if he can make Rezar tap out once again, this will be quite a message sent. And now it's Eddie with his signature move on Akam. And now Ivar one-on-one with Rezar in the ring, but Rezar in a powerbomb position. He sends Ivar on the table, on the flaming table. And now Rezar going for a choke slam, but Ivar fights back. And Rezar will reverse the move, but Ivar with the spinning heel kick. And now going on the top rope and jumps on Rezar, and Akam goes back to the ring trying to save his friend with a shoulder tackle. What a crazy and chaotic main event here. Ivar kick to the midsection and a spinning roundhouse kick once again. And now it's Rezar trying to fight back, but the War Raiders are just too strong right now. And it's Eric dropping on the ground, but it's Akam with a little splash. Put him down, and now it's Rezar lifting Ivar back on his feet, going for that choke slam, and it connects. And Akam sending Eric on the floor and taking care of Ivar, as Rezar is climbing the ladder, looking to retain the tag titles. And Eric seems to be too late, as AOP retained on Sunday Night Raw. How do we young teams say it? We say, this match cooked. This match fed families. What a main event here. Now we had Cleveland got a special treat, as this was one chaotic first ever CJ Raw main event. War Raiders were that close. They were that close to claiming the titles. But man, as soon as Rezar, he placed that table, made it a nice little flamey one. And from there, AOP knew what they had to do. And that's be as chaotic as possible, because the War Raiders are used to really taking control of matches. AOP had to show that they could do it too. I mean, Rezar tapped out twice. Not once, but twice. And he still fought back and fought back. And he and Akam are still your Raw Tag Champs. On the next episode of CJ Raw, Miz will host a Miz TV special guest? We have no clue. We'll see how that goes in 2 weeks. Jade Cargill returns after a devastating loss tonight against the women's champ. What is next for the Storm? Where will that Storm be heading next? We'll see. Massive match here as the Hardy Boys take on the Judgment Day. Finn Bàlor, who successfully defended that title, that IC title tonight against Kevin Owens. He has a chance to maybe claim some tag team gold in the future with Dom Dom. And in our main event, MJF against Solo Sikoa.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The kind of personality. I know you're real. All the dreams.
It's indeed clobbering time as your World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk is live from Cleveland. And what a message to send to the whole roster. He is coming here without the championship belt. He is showing right now that he is still the biggest star in professional wrestling today, and that he doesn't need an object to make him bigger and better and more popular and more of a star. He is CM Punk. He is the best in the world. He's the voice of the voiceless, and everyone's got to accept that. World Heavyweight Champion is live at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse to close the show. What message does he have for us? Oh my God, Cody Rhodes with a crossroads. CM Punk has gotten someone to step up.